Good morning. All protocols having been established. Assalamu alaikum. So when I was first approached to be the feature speaker for this graduation, I sat for a while and I thought long and hard about what I would have wanted to hear at my graduation. And we're not going to get into how many decades ago that was. Well, first of all, I would not have wanted to sit down and listen to anybody drone on and on and on about how hard life is and how much you have to study and how much work you have to do, blah, blah, blah. So with that said, I guess I should get rid of the other 10 pages of a speech, right? And get down to the actual point of this speech. Now, I remember my primary school days well. My favorite subject was recess. But, oh God, it had so many rules. No running, no fighting, no shouting. But watch now, every single day we used to get in trouble for breaking these rules. And I am here to tell you today, break the rules. Don't pull them off the stage, Run. Whatever your goals are, never hesitate to run to them. Let no one and nothing hold you back. Fight. Fight for what you believe in. Stand up for what is right. And fight your hardest to keep your dreams alive. The world is an extremely intimidating place, and you need to fight for your place in it. Shout at the top of your lungs for the whole world to hear. Do not be quieted by the outside world. Make yourself seen and heard. You kids actually growing up in a world that's so much more different to what your parents and I and your teachers grew up in. The world is literally and figuratively at your fingertips, and it's there for the taking. So how do you go about taking said world? Well, close your eyes for a second and think about what your greatest dreams and aspirations are. Now, what I want to tell you to do is hold on to these dreams. Hold them close to your heart and do. So as Master Yoda, he's one of the greatest Jedi that ever lived, right? He once said, do or do not. There is no try. Do not hesitate. You want to do something? Do it. Within legal limits, of course. Don't make excuses. I'm not good enough yet. I need a better bat, otherwise I ought to play better cricket. If I had a better phone, I ought to make better videos. If I had a better camera, I ought to take better pictures. No ifs, ands, and buts. Just do. Best is the enemy of good. This was said by Voltaire. Now, he was a famous French writer. Or, let me put it in a simpler way, right? If you want to be good at something, you must be willing to be bad at it. Anybody know who said that one? It's a very famous philosopher, Ryan Reynolds. Anybody know him? Deadpool? No? Okay, fine. So what does that mean? It means that everybody starts somewhere. If you are passionate enough, you work hard enough, and you persevere, you could potentially succeed. There is a concept of 10,000 hours. If you do anything and you practice it consciously for 10,000 hours, you could be an expert in it. What does that mean? It means that you could practice 2 hours and 45 minutes for 10 years. You could practice 5.5 hours for 5 years. Or you could practice 9 hours and 15 minutes for 3 years. And this being intentional, conscious practice, that is focusing on what you're doing, when you're doing it. You work hard, you practice, you research. Like I said before, the world is at your fingertips. You all have access to so many more resources that we didn't have, which means you guys have so much more potential than all of us had. Let me take an example, right? You enjoy art, you like to draw, all right? You want to learn how to draw. You go on YouTube, you actually have access to that. You look at videos, you practice, all right? You want to be a gamer, you practice gaming. You want to make YouTube videos, research. See what it is that the people you admire, what they are doing, what makes them great, and try your best to emulate it. But you have to put in the work. So like I said, study the people that you admire, see what makes them successes, and as Mr. B said, surround yourself with the people that you want to be. You know the old people, I mean your parents, not me, I'm old, right? They say that the friends would carry you, but they wouldn't bring you back. Surround yourself with the people that you want to be, or as your principal said, be that person, but also keep company that uplifts you, encourage you to be better, challenges you to be the best version of yourself. The amazing thing with your generation is that these friends don't need to be in physical proximity to you. They don't have to be next to you. They could actually be part of an online community. They could be friends, photography, art. The point is, use your tools wisely. All right? Now, with that said, keep in mind, you all have a lot more distractions than we had. So don't let your distractions bring you down from what you want to achieve. Know your weaknesses and conquer them. What am I not good at? What do I struggle with? And how am I going to focus on that and improve? You should be in constant competition with yourself. Be brave. Now again, I'm going to quote Mr. Beast, and I'm not sure if your parents know who that is, but I'm pretty sure you all know who Mr. Beast is, right? He's a very popular YouTuber. He says, you're crazy until you're successful, and then you're a genius. Do not be afraid to go against the grind and pursue something that you believe in. Take it from me. I'm a girl. I do toy photography in Trinidad. I started seriously doing this, I would say about 5 years ago. I take some pictures, I post it online, nobody saw it. Probably about 10, 12 people. And back then it was probably weird to take pictures of toys. Not that is now weird now, but you know, I'll pretend that people accept it. Mostly my family and friends were the ones who saw it, and they messaged me on the side and say, "Wait, boy, Risha, you're a real idol. You have nothing better to do with your time." Fast forward to now. I actually have had a toy photography art exhibition, and I'm going to have another one coming up soon. I've gotten to work with international toy companies from China and Japan, and I've actually done a lot of collaborations with YouTube and online. So don't be afraid of what people will actually think of you. Don't feel inclined to fit in. All my life, I have actually been a tomboy. I never quite fit in with the girls in primary school. I like to play cricket and marble pitch. I'm not sure if you all just play marble pitch now, but yes. Even through high school, I met a lot of nice people who accepted me for who I am. But to say that I fit in, I can't really confidently say that. Now, as an adult, I think I finally accepted myself. And that led to a lot of confidence. I realized that I didn't actually need people to accept me. I needed to embrace who I am, what I am, and with that, to be honest with you all, confidence and acceptance came. And now I'd like to say that I have a community of people who fully accept me for who I am, and that came from me accepting me. Now to the point of this, good, the enemy of great. What exactly does this mean to me? Well, first of all, what is great? Great is exactly what I have been talking about for the last couple of minutes. Great is doing something that no one else is doing. Great is going against the grind. Great is being the best you that you could be and not holding back, not allowing yourself to be held back. Do not settle for good. I'm a good student. I write good stories. I make good videos. No. I want you all to be great. Now, my stepfather actually said, he's 75. He said, I've already lived more years than I have left. But that's not the case with you all, is it? It's quite the opposite. You all have your entire lives in front of you. And you all have so much potential. So much joys, so much failures, so much hope. And yes, I said failures. You will have failures. We've all had. It's how you deal with those failures that determine your future success. The greatest teacher failure is, again, Master Yoda said that, learn from your failures, embrace your failures, and not the dark side, of course, and learn. Do not let the world crush your hopes, your dreams, your essence. Stay fun, stay great. Thank you.